Bold claim, a sci-fi thriller that actually overturns a tired trope by showing, not telling, is rarer, and more refreshing than you might think. Chronicle is a standout example of this approach, delivering a fresh spin on the superhero origin story through a lens that centers on everyday teen life when extraordinary powers arrive. Rather than feature pompous heroics, the film leans into the real drama of adolescence and the way power amplifies unresolved angst. Andrew Detmer's Icarus-like arc drives the narrative, framed as a grounded coming-of-age tale filtered through a superhero premise. The story begins when Andrew, Dane DeHaan, starts filming his life with a handheld cam, spurred by his cousin Matt, Alex Russell, to break out of his shell. At a party, they meet Steve Montgomery, Michael B. Jordan, the quintessential popular kid. The trio sneaks off after Steve discovers a mysterious hole in the woods. Down there, they encounter glowing crystals that trigger a latent gift, telekinesis and enhanced strength. Back home, Andrew endures an abusive, alcoholic father, Michael Kelly, and a mother fighting terminal illness, Bo Peterson. At school and on the streets, the three friends train with their powers, realizing the more they practice, the stronger they become. What starts as playful mischief, like moving parked cars or pulling off harmless party tricks, gradually evolves into reckless, increasingly dangerous behavior as Andrew pushes his abilities to the limit. Matt and Steve try to stay prudent and discreet, but Andrew's growing instability propels him toward darker use of his powers. With a painful home life and social isolation, his genius for manipulation of matter, flight, and brutal combat becomes a recipe for chaos. As his emotional wounds deepen, Andrew spirals, and the line between adolescent experimentation and malevolent force blurs beyond repair. Visual storytelling is Chronicle's secret weapon. Made for about $15 million, it looks startlingly polished, especially considering its budget. The film's grainy aesthetic helps the effects blend naturally, sidestepping the gaudy polish that can plague smaller-budget superhero pics. The found footage format isn't just a gimmick, it's a clever engine for scale. The camera often drifts with Andrew, straddling first-person immediacy and observational detachment in ways that feel organic rather than gimmicky. This approach grants Chronicle a sense of scope that many similar films rarely achieve. In a genre that can feel familiar, Chronicle delivers a meaningful twist without sacrificing emotional heft. The runtime runs a tight 83 minutes, and the performances carry the weight. DeHaan convincingly portrays a shy teen morphing into something terrifying, Jordan brings warmth and charisma to counterbalance that intensity, and Russell anchors the trio with steady restraint as tensions rise. Early scenes, when the friends test the limits of their powers and revel in freedom, land especially well. They feel authentic, like teenagers secretly testing boundaries when they're supposed to be responsible. That authenticity makes the subsequent fallout hit harder and linger longer. GFR score. If you want a smart, emotionally grounded reinvention of the superhero movie, one that blends a tense psychological core with a gripping, high-stakes premise, Chronicle remains one of the best genre curveballs of the 2010s. It's streaming on Max, offering a concise, impactful ride that sticks with you long after the credits roll, and it's worth revisiting for its clever use of perspective and its cautionary messaging about power and fragility.